The whole mermaid concept is about the feminine side of God. It is forbidden for a spirit to appear in a human form.
It is only in the Christian and the Muslim doctrine that they were trying to portray God as somebody who doesn't make mistakes.
Marine spirit doesn't like blood, doesn't like your money, doesn't like your nothing. All the spirit wants is, the spirit is feeding on your emotion. That is a happiness.
Did we lose ourselves, or did we regain our self-consciousness? Welcome to the Real Talk Podcast, the only channel where truth is something that we don't even play with. Reality hits really hard. Some will say being part of a certain religious group makes you be on the right path. Others will say going on another channel is you finding yourself and you being on the right path. Today, we are here to discuss about God and other entities. Example, Maame Water. So, I actually brought you guys some interesting people, well-educated, people for us to discuss on this topic, because I know a lot of people have been asking so many questions. Do mermaids, or do Maame Water in quote, are they humans, or they are, what do we call it, demons, or they are God, or they are, what are they? Do they exist? Or they are just some imaginary, creatures we created for ourselves? Today, we are about to dig deep inside this, and I hope you guys will enjoy yourself. Mr. Maharaj, or Maharaj.
Cobra
Maharaj.
The water spirit.
The water spirit. As you already hear the name, you have to shake. You have to start shaking. King Cobra. I would like you to, it's been a long time since you came here on our board, and I know most of the people here, they will be virgins. If I say virgins, that means they are new people here on our board, on our platform, and they might probably not know who you are. So you giving a little intro to our audience would be very beautiful for us.
All right. First of all, thanks to the wonderful viewers of Lee's Media for their support each and every day. I go by the name, the great King Cobra Maharaj, the water spirit Messiah. I stand for the water spirit, the oceans, the lakes, the rivers, and all the water spirit entities, the purest ones. Yeah, so that's how I can serve by myself for the meantime.
Okay. Well, the intro no poke kero, Charlie. More than horror movie. Today we are about to, enter some parts we don't even want to enter deep. As you already know, we have our main man, Cobra, Cobra Entertainment. Inside the building. So, Mr. Abraham,
Yeah.
you are welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Tony.
You have any little thing to tell your audience before we dig inside?
Oh, as usual, we welcome them to another wonderful episode. And as we always say, Lee's Media is for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. And I think there is something I've been promoting, which is religious tolerance. You have the right to question, ask all the questions you have. You don't have the right to intimidate anybody with your belief system. Secondly, you don't have the right to call people names because they don't follow your path. Yes, we are here to discover our path. So each one for himself, God for us all. So I always say there is this book that I read when I was very young. It is for this church, Jehovah's Witness. They've written behind mankind search for God. And you see all the religious symbols around. The Jews, the Christians, the Muslims, Shintoism, Hare Krishna, Hindu. We've not seen God before. We've not seen spirit before. But people try their best to look for a path to connect to the unseen. So I don't know the reason why when you see somebody here and the person doesn't belong to your religion, then you start maybe hating the platform or with all due respect, the other day, Queen Liz interviewed this lady, what's her name? Educator. And people were saying, why do you bring people like this? If those people do not speak, how will you understand them?
Yeah.
We have to give them voice to speak, so that we listen to why they are like that. You understand? So blacks like condemning without listening. Sometimes listen to them. Once the person is not here for promotion, but the person is here to explain his point of view and his belief system. With all due respect, you are the comment section. Nobody has the right to force you to believe what people do or what people say here. So I'll plead with our lovely viewers. This is a neutral ground. Even if you are a fetish priest, even if you are Satan's firstborn, and you want to come here and explain Satan's side of the story, you can come and explain. It is up to we, the listeners, to listen and then take either the good side and then reject the bad side. So, our lovely Lizarians, we really appreciate you, and I welcome Maharaj.
Thank you.
Maharaj. Yeah, I knew him by a different name, so now, yeah, he's
that is
yeah. So we welcome our brother, and then today he's here to educate us on reason why he's connected to the water bodies, and then and I saw during the Galamsey time, I saw one of his video. He was very angry, blasting people for destroying the water bodies, and I think
that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful, and that's the concept of our ancestors worshiping nature. They weren't worshiping nature by bowing to nature. They thought that's the best way to respect and protect nature. You see, so I think this will be a very wonderful.
Wow. That's beautiful. But I'll pick one word from Abraham. Each one for himself.
God for us all.
You see, maybe you are wrong. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you are right. But that doesn't mean I have to judge you for who you are. If the Bible condemns it, that you can't judge people. You are not God. What if maybe Abraham is right? He's the one going to heaven. What if maybe Maharaj is right? He's the one going to heaven. Maybe I'm right. We don't know. That is why we are here to educate you all. So you sit down, pay attention, and then you can grab some knowledge from whatever that we are spitting here. We won't delay today in our topic with Kasana. I really want to dig deep, you understand? Because I've been hearing so much about Maame Water and these kind of mermaid stories, and I really wanted to know much about it. And I know Maharaj is the perfect person to discuss this topic with. So, Mr. Maharaj.
Yes, my brother.
I know the word Maame Water, actually rings a bell to everybody's ears, and is something that we've all, we all grew up hearing, that there was an entity or human being who is half fish and half human that lives in the water. We talk about it, and we have our own description for that specific entity. Some say they exist. They are like fish, and they have human, features, but their other side is fish. Others too say they are just spirit. They do not exist. They are spirits that you can call them and they come. But that doesn't mean that you go to the river right now, you can see right now we talk of fish. If you go to the sea, you can see fish. We've caught fish before. You understand? Yeah. But this specific fish we are talking about with a human body, we don't know whether they do have physical body or they are just spirit. Right now, it have even come on internet. A lot of videos have come out that they even caught some of these fishes with human body. And I'm kind of confused because from what we hear in Africa here, these creatures are actually spirits. They do not exist in the physical world. They are unseen spirits that sometimes we call upon them and they can appear to you wherever you are. Today, I want to know, do they have physical bodies like me right now? I can touch my body. I can touch you right now. Do they have bodies, or they are just a spirit that exists?
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, mermaids are not physical beings as we all know. If you came across any image of a mermaid being caught or being communicated with somebody, it is fake. Mermaids are totally spirit beings who have rules and regulations. Now, it is forbidden for a spirit to appear in the human form or come with its form. Therefore, before a spirit will come here on this earth or the mermaid will come here on this earth, they need a physical body. Now, who are this physical body? Now, this earth, we call it, is a soul investment. All the human beings that we are here on this earth, they are spirit beings who are very human beings. Like you have your sheep, you have your cows, and fowls. You rear them when they grow up, and then you pick them, and then you have a benefit from them. So we, the human beings, also, before we will have in connection with the spirit, it means you have a DNA of that particular spirit. It's not only about mermaid. We have other entities also as well. But since this topic is going to deal with only about Maame Water or mermaid, we are going to, focus more on that. So here is it. The mermaids are real. They are living in the realms of the waters. The waters that we see here in this form, having a current, moving left and right, flowing here and there in the form of a river, waterfall, spring, oceans, that is not how the water spirit realm is. They live just as we, the human beings, but their realm is different from our realms. And they have their representative here on this earth. Who are their representatives? Most of their representatives, before they come here, unless they have an assignment with your mother, your father, your grandfather, or any family member who had in connection with them. For example, somebody may have infertility, somebody may have financial issues, and then you visit a water body. You ask for help or support. That is where the contract will start. Okay, fine. I'll provide you whatever you want. But you remember, your seed, your generations, I'm going to have a contract with them. What contract is this? Now, I will possess your seed, your generations. How am I going to use them? Either to do so-called healing work, doctor, politics, business, whatsoever. What benefit is the spirit going to get from it? Mermaid deals with human happiness. The more happiness you become spiritually, it's a currency. They benefit from that thing. That is why people always say that marine spirit like entertainment or happiness. Marine spirit doesn't like blood, doesn't like your money, doesn't like your nothing. All the spirit wants is, the spirit is feeding on your emotion. That is a happiness. The moment that your happiness slow down or you tune your frequency into a low frequency, the connection is broken. Now, people are saying that I call water spirit and the spirit came, blah, blah, blah. Those are not real. Marine spirit will never appear in the human form. If they want to appear in the human form, they will use signs and symbols. For example, the movement of the candle flames. When you light up the candle, the flames, the movement, that will determine their presence. And then when you light up incense, the formation of the incense will determine their presence. And sometimes they can transform in the form of a wild wind. I don't know if you know wild wind. A wind that can cool itself like this. That is the form that they can come. Sometimes when you are closer to a water body, they can make the water current either overflow or change its direction. All those things are their presence. But for them to come physical, it is not allowed. Even before they will even come on this, they have to possess your mind. That is your pineal gland, which is the Bible says your pineal gland is the throne or the temple of God. So the mermen have an altars in their representatives' mind. Most of the 70% of the ladies, their mind are the altars of the marine spirit. That is why whenever they sleep, they dream of snakes, they dream of waters, they dream of being in the church singing. Why? Like I said in the beginning, marine spirit deals with your happiness, entertainment. let me put it this way, excuse me, use this word, sex. When it comes to the sex, I'm not talking about just an ordinary sex. We have various types of sex. I'm not talking about the one you and your wife now being in the bedroom doing your own thing. Marine spirit has her own way of having sexual intercourse. And if I want to go deep, it's going to bring trouble. So therefore, I don't want to go deep on that section. So in conclusion, water spirits are real. But somebody may be a Christian and the person doesn't believe in all these things. So let's quickly visit the Bible and then let's see what the Word of God also says. When we go to the Bible, as we all know, the Bible says in the book of Genesis, the Spirit of God is upon the face of the waters. We are not children. The heaven is the masculine energy. The waters are the feminine energy. So when a masculine energy is below the feminine energy, what do you think is going to happen? It's sexual intercourse. You understand? So the Spirit of God is upon the face of the water. Therefore, water carries a powerful energies and entities. That is why all the religious bodies, the Christians, they use water to baptize somebody. The more that they baptize you in the water, they are rather connecting you to a marine spirit, because marine spirits are the only active force under this universe. And then again, when you go to India, there's a water bodies. One of the major ones are the River Ganges. They go there, they perform water cleansing and purification and stuff like that. When you go to Mecca or Islamic religion, they never go without a water. Therefore, Islamic religion use even the crescent or the moon as their symbol. Why? Because the moon and the water spirit are siblings. They can never go without water, because the moon controls the water current or the water movement. And then again, when it comes to our African traditional worship, when you go to the East Africa, they have a water body, a river goddess called Victoria Falls in the East Africa. They worship Victoria Falls. When they go to the ancient Egypt, they have Anuket, which is River Nile. That is a goddess who overflow River Nile for people to, help their, the farming, to their land to fertile and those kind of things. When we come to our own West Africa, Ghana, we have River Pra, River Tano, River Volta Lake. They are all powerful entities in it. Somebody may not believe those entities, but trust me, as a water spirit Messiah, I've conjured a lot of water spirits. They don't come in the physical form, but rather we have a specific lady or a woman or a man that we prepare that person, go through spiritual cleansing, initiation, and appeasement. We make sure we set rules and regulations for this person. So this person automatically become like high priest. There you'll be able to call the spirit to possess the person. And then the spirit will speak through this person. So that's how they do communicate with the human beings. And then also, when they dream in the night, they can show themselves through your dreams. Some of them may say, oh, this is just an imagination here and there. So how come that when I didn't visit the water body, I wasn't having these dreams? But the moment I paid attention and visiting various water bodies, all of a sudden, my dreams started, change to, seeing mermaid and those kind of things. Let's go into the Bible again. The whole mermaid concept is about the feminine side of God, because God has a wife, and there's nobody who can deny that. If God is a God, then there should be a goddesses. And these goddesses are the mermaids, which some people call it Queen of Heaven, or the Bible, they call it Queen of Heaven, and then go by the name as Ashira Po. The Ashira is also known as the Lady of the Sea. So the children of Israel, when they read, I think, Jeremiah 44, verse 16, if the reader can open that side for us, when you come to our Maame Water rituals, you have what we call an altar. How we set up the altar is the same thing also found in the Bible, which the children of Israel are worshiping the Queen Mother of the Heaven. And as we already know, there's a water above, and then there's a water below. So who is this queen of the heaven that the children of Israel bow to? So if our brother can read that for us. 44, Jeremiah 44, verse number, I think, 15 to 18. And then let's see what did happening.
Okay, Jeremiah chapter 44,
Right.
verse 16. We refuse to listen
Yeah.
to what you have told us in the name of the Lord.
So in this case, Jeremiah was trying to come and then deceive the children of Israel. Let me put it that way, because it's got at that time when they prayed to God of Israel, he wasn't listening to them. So therefore, they turned themselves to worship his wife, which is goddess Asherah. So let's see what happened.
We will do everything that we said we would.
Yes.
We will offer sacrifices to
We will
our
offer
goddess.
sacrifices to our what?
Goddess.
So if there's a god, then there is a goddess. Continue.
The queen of heaven.
The queen of the heaven.
And we will pour out wine offerings to her.
So when you come to mermaid worship or Maame Water worship, we have a glass, something like this. We pour a champagne or a wine to the goddess on the table. Continue.
Just as we and our ancestors.
So just as we and our ancestors, when they come to the Ghana here, we have a Comfort water priestess. And it's the same as that is over here. Continue.
Our king and our leaders
Mm-hmm.
used to do in the towns of Judah.
Exactly. So if you could remember, I think a few months ago, when Asantehene want to cross River Pra to Cape Coast, they have to slaughter a sheep to offer to the River Pra before they will cross that water body. So it is something that is there. It is not a myth. It is not a stories. It is real. Continue.
Then we would plenty of food.
Yes.
We were prosperous.
We were prosperous.
And had no trouble.
And had no trouble. When they were worshiping the goddess, they were having no problem at all. Life was prosperous. Like somebody say, oh, me, I'm working with the marine spirit, so good things are coming in my life. I don't worship God. I'm okay. I'm looking beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. Continue.
But ever since we stopped sacrificing.
But ever since the Christians and Illuminatis, those demons, they deleted goddess worship, took it away, and then brought that thing called God to the children of Israel. Let's see what happened.
We stopped sacrificing to the queen of heaven.
Exactly.
And stopped pouring out wine offerings to her.
Exactly.
We have had nothing.
We have had nothing. Well, since we stopped worshiping water spirit, we have nothing.
And our people have died in war.
And our people have died
starvation.
Please hold on. Our people have died in war. God of Israel had deceived children of Israel for so many years. And this spirit is a promises spirit. Always, oh, keep my 10 commandments, I will give you peace, this and that. But yet still, they keeps on going into trials and tribulation. They keeps having wars with the enemies. And at the end of the day, even his own temple was demolished. So the children of Israel were even confused. If we were worshiping the goddess, things are going on successful for us. But since we worship God of Israel, everything collapsed. Continue.
Our people have died in war and of starvation. And the women added, when we baked cakes,
when we brought biscuit, toffees, and those kind of things,
shaped like the queen of heaven,
shaped like Maame Water shape, give it to the hair,
offered sacrifices to her, and pour out wine offerings to her.
Wine offerings to her.
Our husbands approved of what we were doing.
So even when the Maame Water spirit came upon even their wives, the husbands were very happy.
Then I said to all the men and the women who had answered me in this way, as for the sacrifices which you and your ancestors, your kings and your leaders, and the people of the land offered in the town of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, do you think that the Lord did not know about them, or that he forgot them? This very day, your land lies in ruins. And
so hold on. So since they refused to listen to Jeremiah, he is trying to use emotional abusement, trying to draw the attention. Hey, remember, King Nebuchadnezzar will come and destroy you. King Belshazzar will come and destroy you. The king of Babylon will come and destroy you. Meanwhile, they were living okay with their life with the goddesses. They were not killing nobody. You see, so all these things are linkage to marine spirit or the mermaid worship. But when God came into the picture, everything messed up. And the goddess was showing herself to a lot of people. When you come to my temple like this, anytime people comes, we have a ceremony that we lead them through. The goddess showed themselves to such a person, not physical thing. You see, so mermaids are real, but they are not human beings. These days, when you go to social media, people are creating fake videos. They throw net in the sea and then they capture mermaid. No, that is not mermaid. Now, let's see the figure. Half human and then half fish. Is that how they are known? That is not how originally they are. They are just creatures just like you and I. But the reason why we use fish and half human is that because their energy and their element is a water. And fish only dwells in the waters. So we use them to identify as a water spirit or water being. Same way if somebody is a sun spirit, like a Jesus picture, they have a Jesus picture, the sun symbol on top of the halo of the sun. You understand? That is Ra in the ancient Egypt. It means Jesus is the sun god. So the mermaid also are the water spirit. We have those who are thunders, those who are from the mother earth and stuff like that, which people use copper to represent the goddess of the earth. That is Asasiya. But when it comes to the mermaid, we use silver to represent them. So that is a short summary that I will say about your question.
Wow. This is very beautiful. To me personally, I've heard so much about these mermaid stories, and back in school, there were some people who used to claim that they put a glass of water there and they have to call some incantations, and then there will be a fish entity, like a humanoid with a fish, body, but the top going is a human. It's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And it will come inside a glass filled with water, and it will speak to them.
Yeah. So that is real. But to say they come like a human being is when they reflect. That is their reflection. What you see.
So they were not lying.
They are not lying, because that one they can possess the water because that is their connection. But to say you are calling her on the wall, she's coming physical. It is not real.
Okay, there were other stories like that.
Yeah. So
this is the first one I'm telling you.
Okay.
That one was from Moscow side.
Yeah. It is real. It is real.
So that one is real.
That one is real.
Because they say they will call upon it, and it will come inside a glass of water.
Exactly.
And then they will have it communicate.
So before they will come, it depends the kind of mermaid that you are calling. If it is a water body in your hometown, you should go and fetch that particular water
because that's what
and
they
then get a white pan, put inside, take any stone out of that particular water body, bring it to your house, and before you even call her, you have to go through a process. You must purify yourself, cleanse yourself. There are certain food you should stay away from it. It's a process. Back in the days, like you were saying, people call spirit and then they get mad. Because before you call a spirit, you should prepare yourself. It happened in the Bible. When the God of Israel, anytime he comes, all the prophets, they hide their faces. They have what they call talit, ketan. I think my brother Moshe know about talit. These modern day pastors,
they are holding. We see
they don't even know the purpose.
They don't know the purpose of the talit. Is that prayer shawl?
Yeah, prayer shawl.
The blue and white.
Yeah.
They import it from Israel.
Yeah.
You will see even gospel musicians will be having it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they don't even know the purpose.
The main reason why they have is that when the spirits come, they quickly come because the reflection, the light energy is too much for them.
Oh.
Can you watch the sun physical with your two eyes?
No. So it comes like that in the glass.
Yeah, in the glass it's happening.
And it's physical, you can see it.
Yes, but before you can see it, this our fetish priestess, or let me put it in spirituality in general. We the spiritualists. If you want to see a spirit, there's a substances you must
rub on your eyes.
We have high cleansing. When they go to the India, they have what we call yoga exercises. The yoga exercise, you can turn your eyes, you have to let the black vanish. For example, like this, something like this. All these are high exercises. The more you are practicing this, you are tuning the high power. You are activating the high power. And if you want to do that exercise, wake up in the morning around 6 to 7 hours. Just watch the sun. Don't open your eyes widely, a little tiny. you could see the sun will become like a two. One is fake, or one is illusion, and one is real. You understand? Right now, this light, when you close your eyes a little bit like this, you can see the fake version, or the illusion one, and then the real one. That is optical illusion. In the medical field, that they call it. So you cannot use your two eyes to see a spirit. There's something to touch the eye before it can happen.
So right now, if something touch my eye right now, I can see the mermaid too.
But the mind should prepare first.
Okay.
Because you were expecting beautiful woman to come. But before you realize, a huge python with 3 heads.
That is not mermaid now.
Huh?
That one is pie maid.
She can come in any form.
That would be pie maid, not mermaid.
She can come in any form.
Because I'm expecting a beautiful girl with a nice fish.
Yeah.
But we have the perception that Maame Water in general are very beautiful.
Yeah, when it's come to that, it is true. Like I'm saying, they use human symbolisms. They are not like normal snakes. But snake has a certain energy which is almost same as them.
Mermaid.
So among all, you see, snake look like a woman.
Yeah.
Very softy, you know, the current, the feeling is deep. You understand what I mean? Yes. So they have that connection with certain animals, and snake is the number one. So like as you were saying, you were expecting a beautiful woman to come, but before you like
A snake.
she has to put into a test your confidence level. It did happen to all the prophets. If you, I don't know if my brother Abraham may know something about that. Prophet Muhammad, before Angel Gabriel or whatever happened, appeared before him, he has to go through some visions, spiritual manifestation, a whole lot of stuff. Yeah.
Including pressing and stuffs.
Yeah, president.
Exactly.
Just
So,
like Jacob. In the Bible, Jacob too.
Yes.
Isaiah too
Yeah.
was even afraid.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
may I ask for the reason why I'm quiet is when it comes to matters of what people see
Yeah.
spiritually. I have no proof.
It's a personal
It's a
experience.
personal experience.
It's a personal
So I allow
experience.
people to share their experience, like the way Tony, you saw the eye of fire. The eye of fire.
You saw fire?
You
Oh,
said
yeah, I
you
saw
saw
fire.
some
When?
fire.
We don't want to believe it, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
You saw some fire.
I
Didn't
don't
know
want
what
to.
kind of fire it was. So
It's his own experience. Wow.
So Avi,
Yeah,
I'll come
Tony.
to you right now. You see, when we talk of God, every country and their own God. Like when you go to India, we have Buddha. When you go to China, we have
India is a Brahma.
what was the name?
Buddha is a China.
Okay,
Chinese,
Buddha is China
and
rather.
those Japanese.
And India is
Brahma.
that
Brahma.
blue woman. What's the name?
Blue woman.
Shiva.
Their gods are many.
Yes.
But their supreme one is a Brahma.
Brahma.
A man with the 3 heads.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that one. Okay, so
it's
the
Vishnu, Brahma, Shiva.
Shiva.
That's
yeah.
where Christians adopted Trinity from.
Okay.
Yeah, Trinity wasn't a Christian doctrine.
The Vishnu is even Papa Water.
Yes.
That's how they call it.
So it's Vishnu, Brahma,
Brahma.
Shiva, then
Yeah.
God the Father, God the Son,
Yeah.
God the Holy Spirit. And we have the family Trinity. You
Yeah.
have Father, Mother,
And the
Child.
Son.
So it's the triangle. So
Yeah.
So Avi, you also said some time ago that you believe in God. And
Really?
Yeah, Avi.
I don't believe in God.
Avi believe in God.
I never heard
But
it before.
like I said, we have so many gods.
Okay.
So
Then
Avi
today,
God
then
might-
today he will show
yeah,
which kind
today
of God that he
I
believes.
would like to know:
Yeah.
is it the mermaid god
Uh-huh.
or is it a different god? How
Different
does
god.
your god look like? Does it look like a snake? Does your god look like a cow? Does your god look like a fish or a tortoise or tiger? How does your god look like?
You want to
let's
know.
read Micah. Micah.
Masa, uni ye honom.
No, I'm coming. I want to show something. You see, I will quote a verse here. Christians will be shocked. Anybody who holds the Bible and you see somebody worshiping the sea, the star, the sun, and the moon, and you get angry, you've not studied the Bible. Listen again. Any Christian, when you see somebody worshiping the star, the sun, the moon, and you get angry, you've not studied the Bible. I will show you a verse, you will be shocked.
Okay,
Now,
sure.
my brother was saying something about the God of Israel. When you study the Bible very well, before I come to my concept of God, when you come to the concept of the Bible, the belief in God in the Bible didn't start with Yahweh. Listen good. It started with the worship of El. That is why you Christians, you have names like Daniel, Michael, Gabriel. So the El,
Samuel,
Uriel, all the L. So they were worshiping El until Yahweh appeared to Abraham.
The jealous spirit.
That's the concept of how the Bible God is. So they turned it from El, then it became Yah.
Yeah.
So Daniel is Daniel. Michael is Micaiah. So from Michael to Micaiah.
But God was Elohim.
El. Check who is El. You check and see. Who is El? With all due respect, you see, we are in the age of information. The Bible is an ancient book.
L-E-L.
Yes, full of codes, and somebody have to decode it for you. I think today will be the first that somebody is even hearing it was El before it became Yahweh. It was El. Yes, that's why he said I appear to him as El.
The Sumerian god.
Canaanite, was a who is El? E-L, yes. Are you there? Have you seen it?
It's not even coming.
Okay, so what I have is Elohim is the word El. It's a Hebrew term meaning God, Almighty One. That's what I have here.
I think the origin
of the word El.
Okay, so let me the origin of the. Okay.
So check.
Okay. El is the ancient Semitic word for God and the name of the supreme creator, deity in ancient Canaanite and Ugaritic mythology. As the head of the pantheon, he was widely revered across the ancient Near East.
So before biblical time, that was the supreme God of the Canaanite, the land that the God of the Bible gave to the people of Israel. So you see, he was warning them, do not worship them the way they were worshiping their God. So it was Yahweh warning them not to worship El anymore.
And even I think this is even political.
Yes. It's like they adopted this concept from the ancient world and then from the Greeks.
But this
the
is
gods,
deep. A lot of people
very deep. Yeah, the gods used to fight.
Why I think we will need
in mythology.
to,
In mythology, the gods they also fight. They make mistakes. It is only in the Christian and the Muslim doctrine that they were trying to portray God as somebody who doesn't make mistake.
It's true.
So according to certain mythologies, even the gods don't know the future.
Yeah, it's true.
The gods depend on human decision to create the future they want.
True.
That's why they need men.
It's 100% true.
They don't know the future. They don't know what will happen tomorrow.
It's 100% true.
So they need your decision. That's why the Bible said, I put before you life and death, but I advise you to take life. Because your decision can change anything. So the greatest weapon on this earth is free choice. That's what religion takes from you. That's what your slave master took from you. That's what your boss takes from you. So when I employ you for 8 hours, I take your free choice that 8 hours. That's why I can tell you at work, don't use phone. Can you pick up the phone? No. When we enter the studio, they say put your phones off. It's an order. So within this period of having this podcast, we are under the control of not picking calls. So religion took your free choice from you, especially your freedom to explore, ask questions, and look for your own path. My brother has chosen his path. He's propagating his path. If you fall in line, you join him. You don't have the right to go and follow your name, Maharaj, and then start insulting somebody who has a different path.
Yeah.
That's why in free choice, we don't condemn people for the way they dress. Tony, you chose to wear this, I chose to wear this.
Yeah.
Why should you criticize my dress? You chose the woman you want. Why should I say, why didn't you choose a tall woman? You understand? So this universe gave us different option, different path. The only thing this universe doesn't want is for you to do something that will affect others, not even others, even nature. There are sin we sin against animals.
Yep.
There are sin we sin against plants. There are sin we sin against water bodies. And they have energies. That's why they can punish you. Yes, it's natural. It's natural. It's universal law. Anything you do against any living thing, any natural thing, the universe will strike. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling you. Every nation have its God. Yeah. That's why I quoted the verse, Micah.
The Micah.
Yeah. The Micah 4 verse 5. Now listen to your own Bible. The God of the Bible is the God of Israel alone. Now let's go.
Micah 4:5.
Micah chapter 4 verse 5.
Each nation
worships
and obey its own God.
Obey its own God. Every nation. Tony, have you seen this verse before? Read again. He said, read again. You won't see the fire again. Now read.
Each nation
worships. Each nation worships
and obey its own God.
Obey its own God.
But will worship.
But we, who are the we? We Israelites. But we will worship
and obey the Lord our God.
The Lord our God.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever. So Ghana, what is your God?
God.
What do you mean, my God? So every tribe have their concept of God and their belief system. Every individual, you can invent your own belief system. You can create your own rituals. Keep on practicing it, and it will help you. That's why when it comes to believe, the key word is G D. Take and eat. So you speak, I take, I eat without questioning.
And I think the same thing happened to Jeremiah. When he was fasting, he saw a scroll.
Okay.
And the Spirit said, eat the scroll.
You should eat it. You should eat the scroll. He said it was sweet. It was sweet in the mouth, but it became bitter or something like that.
The scroll is just the word of God.
Yes, it's worse. It's worse.
Yeah.
That's why, yes, when you want to toast a woman, you speak, and the woman believes. Sugarcoat. Then So that's one thing. So every nation have its God. Now I said, when you see somebody worshiping the moon and the stars, don't be angry with the person. According to Judaism, according to the Jewish people, necromancy, calling the spirit of the dead, is forbidden.
Yeah.
But to a Gentile, it's not forbidden.
Yeah.
There are things that are forbidden for the Jewish people. They said, no, our God said we shouldn't do it. But you can do it.
Yeah.
So when I was studying Judaism, they told me, no. God knows the reason why he didn't create you a Jew. You are a Ghanaian, you have your path. If you respect which the Jewish people as the light of the world, you have only 7 laws to obey. It is called the 7 laws of Noah. You become a Noahide, and you be who you are. And if there is salvation, you will be saved. Now, Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 19. Christians, listen to the verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 19.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 19. Now, is it 15? Okay, start from verse 15.
Verse 15.
Verse 15.
When the Lord spoke to you.
Verse
15.
14.
The Lord told me to teach you all the laws that you are to obey in the land that you are about to invade and occupy.
Okay.
When the Lord spoke to you from the fire of Mount Sinai, you did not see any form for your own good.
So he said when the God of the Bible appeared to the Israelites on Mount Sinai, They didn't see any form, whether he was a man,
Yeah.
a woman,
Exactly.
whether he was a snake, whether he was a vampire.
Shapeless.
Shapeless. They didn't see any shape. Now continue.
For your own good,
For your own good.
then
Then
make certain
make certain
that you do not sin
you do not sin
by making for yourself an idol.
by making for yourself. So he was warning the Jewish people not to make for themselves an idol,
In any form at all.
an idol in any form. This Lord is not for Gentiles. It is for Jewish people. When you see your grandfather bowing to an idol in the shape of the moon and the star, he is not wrong according to this verse. Now continue. Uh-huh.
That you do not sin
Uh-huh.
by making for yourself an idol in any form, whether man or woman,
Well, don't make an idol, either man or woman,
animal or bird,
animal or bird,
reptile or fish.
reptile or fish.
Do not be tempted
Do not be tempted
to worship and serve
to worship and serve
what you see in the sky,
what you see in the sky,
the sun,
the sun,
the moon,
and
the stars.
And the star. This is the punchline. The Jewish people should not worship the star, the sun, and the moon. What are they for? Continue.
The Lord your God
The Lord your God
has given these to all other peoples
has given this to all other peoples
for them to worship.
for them to worship. Tony, did you hear the punchline? So the God of Israel has given that style of worship to other nations. So other nations can worship either the star, the sun, the moon. But the Jewish people are to follow Yahweh alone.
So let me also say something to support this thing. Remember, I heard that one of your daughters is called Nehustan.
There was the snake. Yeah, the bronze serpent.
This snake goddess was actually worshipping in the ancient Egypt. So when Moses was there,
That's the name of my fourth born.
Oh, okay.
I named it after the bronze serpent, the one that
Yeah.
Moses made
Yeah,
on Mount Sinai.
You see, so this is a goddess snake that Egyptians were worshipping. Moses was familiar about invocation and chanting out to summon this spirit. So when they were
Tell
on
them Moses was kung fu. Moses was full time.
that is still has.
He was full time kung fu.
That's
He
certain
studied
spirit.
all in Egypt.
Yeah,
Yes,
magician.
it's in the book of Acts.
Like magician.
Yeah, like a magician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the snake was physical snake was biting them, then I think God of Israel, someone Moses saying that. Do you remember when they were in Egypt? You used to learn all this kind of this goddess who is the goddess of healing. You know, when a snake bites you, that's antidote or anti-poison. So Moses also used that art in order to structure this image, which is a bronze snake, for the children of Israel to worship. And whoever worship this snake, they got their healing, process. So this even contradicts the verse that we just read. Do not make any image.
Yeah, it's in Numbers 21. In case you want to cross check from your Bible, I think
Very
let's
contradictory.
read. Let's read. Yeah,
Very contradictory.
very very contradictory, and that's the symbol for World Health Organization.
That's the
21.
The medical field.
association.
Yeah, they use the same
And
serpent.
most of the painkillers, I think it contains a little poison from snake.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I think if I can be corrected
Okay,
if I'm not
okay,
mistaken.
okay.
Numbers 21,
Numbers 21. Start from verse 1.
verse 1. Victory over the Canaanites.
Okay.
That's the topic.
Okay.
Verse 1. When the Canaanites king of Arad in the southern parts of Canaan heard that the Israelites were coming by way of Atharim, he attacked them and captured some of them. Then the Israelites made a vow to the Lord, if you will let us conquer these people, we will unconditionally dedicate them and their cities to you, and will destroy them. The Lord heard them and helped them to conquer the Canaanites. So the Israelites completely destroyed them and their cities, and named the place Homa. The Israelites left Mount Hor by the road that leads to the Gulf of Aqaba, in order to go round the territory of Edom. But on the way, the people lost their patience and spoke against God and Moses. They complained, "Why did you bring us out of Egypt to die in this desert, where there is no food or water? We can't stand any more of this miserable food." Then the Lord sent poisonous snakes among the people.
Now, Tony, see, send snakes to come and bite the Israelites. Now, continue.
And many Israelites were bitten and died. The people came to Moses and said, We sinned when we spoke against the Lord and against you. Now we pray to the Lord to take these snakes away. So Moses prayed for these people.
A loving God sending snake to bite his
own
children. It
own
doesn't
children.
make sense.
Continue.
Then the Lord told Moses to make a metal snake and put it on a pole.
So this is a full code. If you want to decode the reason why it is bronze, there's a reason. So in the ancient world, they normally put bronze or sometimes silver. Yes, either bronze or silver. We have magnetic power in us, and I think it said that the bronze neutralizes. Neutralizes
the
it.
body is an electric.
Electric, yes. I don't know the exact term. Yeah, we have magnetic power in us. So you have electricity in you, Tony.
I know.
Yeah, you have electricity running through us.
I know you too. You have electricity.
That's why it's dangerous when it's raining. Yes, the tender. Yes, they have a term using the tender can go through.
But you can display it right now.
Yeah.
That electricity.
I know.
How
when you use something to pass through your hair like this,
you feel the magnetic field.
The magnet.
But you have physical one. You see, that one you put your hands together.
You
rub it very harshly. You can feel the heat. Generating the electricity. When you use it to touch somebody, it's also part of healing process. You know how people will call like those healing Reiki practitioners. That's how they do. Just rub it, generate that electricity in your hands, and then just touch the person. The person will heal it completely. But not any other person. The person also must prepare himself very well.
Yeah, all this, I don't know how to term it.
To me, I think that's hand
that
power.
Psychic, to get all this, you have to build yourself. There are some fasting, there are some types of food which contains this magnetic energy for you to build that energy.
But this
aspect.
is even a simple. The pastors are roaming around looking for hand power just for healing the church. Can you imagine?
So that means foods like banku food here.
Oh no! Every food, no banku. We shouldn't undergrade any food. No.
I'm asking.
No, sometimes this you see, the natural food are natural and contains these energies from nature. When you put it on fire, it loses some of its power. That's why it's advisable we eat this one. So this is the verse. Now, let me come to the question you asked me. The God I believe in. I was born into a society where they believe in the existence of a supreme being. And as I'm growing up, I've studied religion, done a few research, and I've come to the conclusion that as a human being, that's my level of understanding. And if there is a knowledge ahead I'm yet to discover, I believe once there is a table, there must be a carpenter. Once there is a microphone, there must be an engineer. Once there is a building, there must be a mason or an architect. So I believe once there is this beautiful and amazing planet or universe, there must be a master designer, a supreme being somewhere. So I don't believe in that God concept of a divine human being in the sky watching over people, looking for them to put them in hell, who have prophets. And no, that's not my concept of God. But I give credit to a supernatural being or an active force behind nature. So mine is not whether Jesus or Allah or that concept, no. But I believe once there is a creation, there must be a creator.
Okay. So Maharaj, back to you, Mr. King Cobra.
I'm not master.
Oh, okay. You are just King Cobra.
That's all. Great Maharaj.
Great Maharaj.
Yeah.
You know, when you come to the Christian side, our God actually gives us regulations, rules and regulations, which every human being needs to abide, which involves the 10 Commandments. Aside that, there are other things that came around that we came to meet that we are supposed to abide to. When you come to the marine world, do you have any place decorated for bad people, for evildoers? Like how Christians, we have a place for evildoers, which is called hell. In your own word, do they have any place built for evildoers and good doers?
Yeah, thank you very much. When you come to marine spirit or the gospel of marine spirit, we believe that if you are a mermaid and you are being reincarnated back into a human form, you have a specific mission or a role to play here on this earth. For example, you are here on this earth purposely to marry a certain man. That man is a businessman. He doesn't know how to manage his finances. So you have been sent to get married to that man in order to manage his finances. You understand? That is one of the contracts. Another contract also is that there's a families, they cannot produce children. Okay. They only produce male children. You have to go to that family and then make sure they produce females or the girls. And then also, the assignment on you is that come and then do ministerial work, like gather a group of people and then teach them good things, peace, and those kind of things. Another one also is that maybe come here on this earth to promote good health or be in the farming industry, produce more food for the humans. So every human being, every soul here on this earth who is in connection with the water spirit have a certain contract to play. Now, you failing in this contract, you return back to your source. We believe that most of the stubborn mermaid, at the end of the day, they were reincarnated back to this earth in the form of a fish. Okay. So you be in the you be in the water. The fishermen are what we call the hunters, or the demons, or the devils, or the satans. Let me put it that way. They will go and they fish you out of the sea. They put you on the fire, cook you, and then you feel the pain. For example, in the Bible it says that your sons, your generations will suffer. But when you are in the under realm or you are in the underworld, you feel the pains of your children. I don't know if our brother Abraham can help her with that verse.
Wow.
Which one?
There's a verse in the Bible says that.
Just, wow.
All the punishment that your father did, I will let your father die. But your generations, they will. I don't know if you have to remember that verse.
Yeah.
Have you remember?
I'll get it for you.
You read that before. Right?
I think I've heard something like that before.
Exactly.
But what amazed me is what you just said.
Yeah. So
so all the tilapia and the catfish we have been chewing, they're all facing, but that is hell, oh.
Most of them are mermaid.
It's hell. They are in hell.
Yes. When you go to India, they believe the animals, the cows, the sheep, they are reincarnated stubborn humans whom had been born here on this earth. So the cow doesn't, I
knew it.
Cow don't have a good place to stay. It's a part of the punishment. Humans maltreat you here and there. Oh. Imagine in your community when you see a dog, you take a stone and hit it. Give it to the dog.
I knew it because there was one specific goat my grandmom had. That goat was very stubborn. Yeah. That goat, I really enjoyed that goat because everything that goat went through, I was happy with that.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm sure that goat, his past life, he was very stubborn.
Yeah, maybe your great grandfather.
No, that one, Diavi.
No, your great grandfather was reincarnated into the goat because he was very, very, very stubborn.
That goat. Yeah. His meat was nice. So that means your side of the word,
yes,
judgment actually is a little bit.
Yeah, judgments in the waters. You'll be transformed into a fish. But those who are much lucky, they are the dolphins. Dolphins are much more closer than the humans. So people even believe that most of the human beings, maybe we came from the dolphins. That's the dolphin's essence.
Maybe I should turn to eagle.
Oh.
Nobody wants to eat eagle. So that one I can be flying around.
When it comes to the gospel of marine spirit, there are certain fish you are not even supposed to eat. Yes. The best fish to eat or consume are most of the fish that has a scale, because such fish have a strength, and when it comes to their frequency, is very high. They are very smart, intelligent. Tilapia is very intelligent than catfish. I don't know if you studied that. Exactly. So that's how our punishment we view.
Wow. Just wow.
But it's even the Bible also.
Really, I want to read it.
Nebuchadnezzar turned into an animal. His
Actually,
consciousness will dissolve into an animal consciousness.
but
he wasn't no
turned
more
into a
human.
madman. Actually, oh,
Madman.
yeah.
The Bible didn't say madman. The Bible said he turned into an animal or a beast.
A beast.
The beast
Okay.
of the field.
Wasn't it his reactions that made him, that gave him that specific
It could
title?
be that way. Then what about the talking horse?
The talking horse.
Yes.
Which horse spoke?
The Bible grandmaster, I think he will help us.
Avi, there was a
Talking
horse
horse.
that
The
spoke
talking
in the
horse.
Bible.
Yeah, donkey. Yeah, Numbers.
It was donkey rather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Numbers what?
Numbers 22.
Please read for me. Hey.
So imagine a donkey
It's like
talking.
I'm
It is
very-
not.
I'm-
That's why I said Shrek. Shrek
I'm-
in the Bible.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Shrek.
They used to
Yeah,
act that
Shrek.
movie. Yeah. So it's not just like
Oh,
normal
they have it
normal conversation, right? But somebody who can hear the sound of the animals. The animal wasn't speaking Hebrew or Tree or English.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
know,
a normal
I'm
donkey
true,
voice. But that
What
prophet,
is it?
that prophet can
You just
decode.
give me 22, but you didn't-
You just
Numbers
go
22.
Numbers 22. Yeah.
Verse.
Okay.
Don't worry, you read.
You
from
open Numbers 22. You
Verse 1.
no. Let me start from verse 10. Let me see.
A donkey was speaking in.
Yeah. So those things are rare. Even the Christian Bible says God is going to punish our souls, not this body. It's all line up to what I'm saying. God doesn't need this body. God needs your soul because your soul is a mind. That lady that you have intimacy, you abandon her, blah, 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 blah. The mind had downloaded those informations. The person went and stole his phone or her phone. The mind had those copy in the mind. So God doesn't need this body. He rather need your mind or the soul
The
in order
self-conscious.
to be punished. Yeah, so that is it.
So you see, aside mermaids being entities that humans have decided to pick them as gods, there have also been other entities like Medusa. I don't know if you heard about that. There's this human
Yeah, with multiple
lady
snakes.
with his from his waist side coming as a snake.
Snake.
Yeah.
So don't you think that is the same concept other people to pick? Because if there is a fish woman, and now if you go to Paris, they too believe in a snake woman. Then that means the snake woman too have their own. They also have their own world.
Yeah. So here is it. The snake is not just literally a snake. Okay. So let's deal with this Medusa issue that it popped up. Medusa is also one of the snake goddess. They all dwell in the sea. All right. Now, the appearance of the animal or the figure or the creature determine its capability. For example, those people who have a fish connection, most of them are fertility goddess. A fish can lay egg like more than 100 eggs.
Yep.
That is goddess of the fertility. And then when we say about snake has healing powers. Even the skin, we use it to do skin
Wounds.
therapy or whatever, it has a lot of healing process. The poison, the teeth, it has a whole benefit of healing methods. So the kind of your powers will determine who really you are.
Yeah.
For example, cobra snake is an aggressive animal, very calculative, and that is my nature. So therefore, when I was acquit from Judaism, I used to go church with my brother Abraham Moshe.
Oh, two of you were in the same church.
We were in the same church. We have a master who teaches Bible here and there. But he chose the physical things and I chose spiritual things. You see how beautiful it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I chose
He
the
chose
the logical aspect,
yes,
the proving side, and then
exactly. And we are all living at peace. I don't hate me, he doesn't hate me. We respect each other. So, but the thing is, we should all trace where our soul originated from. We all came from different realms. We are not coming from the same place. Everybody has their own spiritual families. If you have a physical families, then you have a spiritual families as well. Now, the God concept, our brother Abraham was talking about, every nation has their spirit. when you come to Ghana or Africa, every village has their own deities that they worship. When they come to my village, we have a water pond, which we believe that goddess is a creator of all the things in that village. When you go to other place also, they have a mountain in there. They reverend that mountain. They worship that mountain as the creator of the foods, animals, and all the people in that place. When you go to other place also, the sun, frequency is very high over like in the northern part of Ghana. The sun is very high. Therefore, they worship a god like Tigari to represent the sun. So these beings are fire element beings, which always need a blood rituals in order to activate, or the god of wars. So we have so many deities, so many spirit beings in the spiritual realms. The same as with the human beings, we have different types of people. Looking at how my brother Abraham speak, he speak with harsh, he speak with aggressive, he speak with confident. You can tell that this man is really a fireman. Can you imagine? When you look at me, I speak slowly. I take my time to speak. You can tell there's a difference with our energies.
So you are more of water and he is more of fire.
Yes.
When you trace my horoscope, I'm fire sign. I'm Sagittarius.
Can you imagine?
No, there's no electric in. Is you either the 4 elements. You are either earth, fire, water, or wind.
Wind. Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm tender.
If you were tender, then you are almost like him.
If you are tender, then it's
his
fire.
own is fire. We can quench fire.
Quench fire.
Yeah, you can quench fire.
That's what I'm saying. Both of you have a sparkling powers.
Yeah.
When you light, the fire is massive.
So without me, he cannot appear.
Yeah. Even when you study people's element, you know the person you can date. You know the person you can marry. You know the person you don't have to argue with. That's why most of the times I win argument. It's very difficult to win an argument against a fire sign. And when 2 fire people want to stay together, it's very complicated. So Sagittarius marrying a Sagittarius, unless one acts like a fool. My wife was Sagittarius, I was Sagittarius, and we always fight.
So who's acting like the fool now?
Because once you
have to be more.
When you discover yourself, you control yourself better.
Yeah.
That's why I can give you my car. You may find difficult driving it because you are not a master of that car.
Yeah.
You remember when Tony gives me his car?
Yeah.
Mine. I think the one that regulates the light is at the other side. Yes. So when you are not, so people are not masters of their own life. They can't control their anger. They can't control their happiness. They can't control their appetite. When you become master of your life, that's when, even when you take alcohol, you are the master of your life, and the alcohol can never destroy you. There are people that, with all due respect, have been smoking for the past 15 years. They've not faced any problem. Somebody enters just 3 months, the person may go mad. The person may become junkie. So when you get to certain level, knowing thyself, you become the master of your life. You know how to control your temper. I was very quick-tempered. But when I started discovering who I am, I later on discovered that in life, I don't have to go around controlling people, do this, do that. That's what outward religion does. This organized religion. They just go around, you go to hell, you do this, you've done this. But I really, no, I don't have to do that. I'm on a personal mission in life. That's why I don't mind what people say about me. I know my path, I know where I'm going, and I'm focused. Yes. So when you see people on a different path, you don't stretch your neck. You just allow them to be. When you have questions, you ask. When they give you answer, it's up to you. Give them the benefit of the doubt, provided they are not intimidating you with what they believe in. You understand? So I think we have a lot to learn.
What you are saying is true. I think one of the spirits that I have a conversation with, he says that the spirit, they deal with collaboration. Can you imagine? Wow. So once we, the human beings, we are fighting, they just watch us as a children.
Wow.
This one says, I'm like this, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm a spiritualist, I'm a guru, I'm a whatever. The spirit beings only deal with one thing, that is your emotions. That's all that they want. Whatever that you do, they don't even care. Now, spirits being, they don't see your body. As I see your body like this. They cannot even see these flowers over here. Except when there's a fruit over here, they can detect it. Fruit. Anything natural, the spirit can detect it. But when it's artificial, the system cannot identify what it is. You understand? Now, when it's come to the human body, all these things, they don't give a damn about it. What they care is your mind. Your mind is a memory board, the motherboard. That's what matters. So he who is able to control his emotions is a master of all. It doesn't matter your juju powers. It doesn't matter the animal sacrifice that you perform. If somebody anger you and you are able to overcome the emotions by being at peace and divine love, you are the master. So people are chasing spirituality or physical things without even learning the power of how to control your emotions. That's why so many marriages are collapsing. Businesses are collapsing. Why? Because I invested 5,000 in this business. It collapsed, so I'm not going to do it again. You get angry. No. We are all master of ourselves. If there's a God, then there's a goddesses. We are all gods here on this earth. Our women are the goddesses. You understand? So I will advise people that we should activate our emotion, how to overcome it, how to activate it, so that there's many anger issues destroying people's life, will never happen again.
So if, like you said, if there is a God, then definitely there is a goddess.
Goddesses, yeah.
Which is a mermaids.
Not even a mermaid only. There are a lot of goddesses out there.
Then there must be a God.
Exactly.
Who is a supreme being.
Exactly.
So do mermaids also have God?
When it's come to the gospel of marine spirit, we believe the feminine power. Our attention is more on the feminine energy. Now, what feminine energy am I talking about? When you look at all the ancient worship, they all worship the organs. Some are women organ and then the pineal. The whole pyramid concept is about a woman organ, which is a yoni. The whole of Freemason is about worshipping of the obelisk, which is a pineal. You and I, our Dixon, that is what they worship. Now, if you are able to master these two, the one that is suitable for you, then you follow. I know this may be quite a little deep. A lot of people may not understand it. All that I'm saying is that when we're talking about spirit forces, learn how to activate the power of the sexual energy. When you do that, you'll be able to have interaction with your higher self. It's not about the ritual that you do here and there, traveling to juju places here and there. If you want spiritual powers, worship the yoni of a woman. When you worship the yoni of a woman and stop deleting that guilt, what is guilt I'm talking about? Sex is evil. This woman is dressing is very bad. This man, why is he wearing jewels, piercing here? Those are useless things. Spirit don't care about those things. What they care is a mind capability. Anyway, I will handle it to you.
So, Avi, you've heard so much from Maharaj. The spirit being doesn't really care about you, what you do with your body. It cares about what you think. Now, when it comes to our God, which is the same God you worship, because if you talk of God, you worship the supreme being. You say you believe in the one God, the supreme.
I don't worship God. I'm not
but
yet.
You believe in God.
There is a difference between believing and worshiping.
So how come you can't? You know there is a God and you don't want to worship Him?
Worship Him. What will my worship do to God?
Your worship will do a lot because He created you.
So what will my worship do to Him?
It will make Him feel like he's proud of you. You are proud of Him.
It will make Him puppet, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What will make? Let me explain my point. What will make God proud of me is fulfilling my mission in life, not giving Him praises. People are living and they don't know why they are even alive. I'm here on a mission. I'm not here to give God thanks and praises. It won't do anything to him.
I
So
think it does.
some people say, God becomes happy when his children gives him praise. Why do we picture God like a human being sitting somewhere, created a human being, just for us to give him thanks every morning? Muslims, they call on God 5 times a day. God didn't bring you here to call upon him. That's why he gave you a brain to think for yourself. He gave you a mission and a purpose. We don't give birth to our kids for our kids to come and give us praises. We take care of our kids and want our kids to fulfill their mission in life so that we become proud of them. So it is as above, so below. So there is a Bible verse that says, doesn't nature teaches you? Look at animals. Yeah. They live on the low level, which is called the survival instinct. So birds wake up, they want to survive. The rabbit want to survive. Lion want to survive. Fish in the sea want to survive. When you take the fish out of the sea, it cannot survive. God gave them place to stay. That's why the universe designed animals with their clothing already. Yeah. They won't go around looking for clothing. When a goat is black and white, it will be black and white till it dies. They don't vibrate on that energy of shamefulness and asking for more. That's why they can mate in the presence of their colleagues. They don't care. Monkeys, they just survive. Yeah. That's what they do. It's we human beings that act on instinct and reasoning. So we want to add meaning to life. So we ask ourselves, why are we here? Who brought us here? So after surviving, we look for our purpose and mission in life. So that's why I say I'm not here to worship God, to bow down to him, give him thanks. All those systems are people's idea and concept, build doctrine and dogma for the unseen God they claim they've had encountered with. Yes. So Islam is Muhammad's idea of God. Christianity is somebody's idea. Judaism, somebody's idea.
So if we listen to Maharaj, he says something that Maame Water, in quote, actually feeds on humans' humor, like how
your happiness.
Yes. So right now your mood actually tells a lot. So for me, comparing what he said to we Christians, I think it's a little bit similar because look, one, she needs you to be happy. The more you become happy, the more she becomes happy too. And she feeds on your happiness to be okay, right? Now, back to our God. He feeds on our praises. Why do we praise? We praise because we are existing and we want to honor him. He feeds on we honoring him. And even animals like chicken, like goats, like cows, early in the morning, you see them praising, which is in their own.
You see black man.
Whatever.
You see black
whatever.
Man. Because
us,
I'm coming. Okay, so they say when
chicken woke up
when the cock crows,
yes,
kokroko,
they are
it
praising
means
God.
I'm coming.
They are praising God.
So kokroko, the meaning in Twi, say God is mighty. So what if the cock crows in China?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Tony, don't do this. Tony, stop doing this to yourself.
I think
did you see fowl and chicken praising God?
Listen, Abby, early in the morning, every bird actually sing. Naturally, they are not meant to do that. In daytime, do you hear chicken doing that in daytime, like around 7 or 1 or 2 or
so now,
they don't
so now you have the ability of interpreting animal language.
They do that just to praise God. Now we human beings think we are too much. Somebody like Abraham, you see, Avi don't want to believe that the praises God God take our praises. You said something which I was very happy, and I was thinking that you at least get a little bit idea of what I was saying. You said, when our parents sees us, when they give birth to us, they are always what? waiting for our success so
Yes.
that they can be what?
Yes.
They can be happy.
You can be proud of us.
They can be proud of us. Now, Avi, tell me the gospel truth. After all the things your mom and your dad are doing for you, when you tell your mommy, you look in your mom's eyes and you look in your father's eyes and say, Daddy, thank you for bringing me to the world. Do you know the joy that fills their hearts? Daddy, thank you for giving me food.
No.
Daddy, thank you for taking me to school.
No, we don't thank people when they fulfill their duty. I'm coming. You don't thank your wife for allowing you to have intimacy with her.
Oh, no, you appreciate.
No.
What is wrong?
No,
It's only-
no,
Sorry.
Tony, I'm coming.
Uh-huh.
You don't thank your wife for cooking for you. When people fulfill their duty, you see, when you get this mindset of going to thank God, when you think you are a separate entity from God, when you see yourself as part of God's divinity, you see, we are one with the universe. We are one with the Creator. We are part. We are. He left his spark. I don't know how to put it well.
So the point is about appreciation. Is that what?
Yeah.
You appreciate whatever.
So where is he that I'm going to appreciate him? So the best way for me to appreciate the Creator, service to mankind is service to God.
So that is our appreciation to God. That is you doing good to another human.
The only thing I can do is to make this world a better place. Put a smile on a sad face. Where will I see that God to go and thank him?
You don't put smile on my face. So how are you making the world a better place?
So to you, how do we worship God or praise God?
Well, to me, I will sing and I will praise him by mentioning all the good things he's done for me.
Okay.
I will appreciate him for making me be part of the existence.
Okay.
You see, if you didn't come to existence, trust me, there won't be anything called Maharaj. There are a lot of people that are yet to come to this world that we don't know of. But once they exist, they get identity, which is who they are. But right now, they do not exist. Avi sitting right here with just one condom, Avi wouldn't have existed. Ask him how he came. He came because God allowed it to happen.
No, God didn't allow anything.
God allowed it to happen.
No.
If not,
No, it's
Avi would be gone.
two people met and have fun, and I came out of their enjoyment. I wasn't even part of their plan. Yes, most of us, our parents didn't even plan. Some of us,
exactly.
I'm coming.
This is the grace.
It's not grace. Living, you think we are here on excursion. Bringing human beings here is it's a form of bringing people into prison to face this harsh world of test. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. It's very complicated place. You see, this world is either a school, a prison, or an exam hall. It's a very complicated. Everybody have something to achieve, something to fulfill. Every day you have to survive. This God who created us, as you say, didn't give us even blank check for us to sign so that we'll go and cash and then survive. We survive on our own. So I was conceived without my permission. I was born without my permission. I was conceived out of my will. I was born out of my will. I was given parents out of my will. I was given a name out of my will. I was born into a tribe out of my will. I saw people saying, I am proud Ajwa. You are proud of the Ajwa because you were born on Juada.
Yeah.
If you were born on Thursday, you will say the same thing. You say, I'm proud Ewe because you didn't choose to be Ewe. You were born an Ewe. This same person will be proud. I'm saying we pretend as if we are proud because we didn't choose it. That's how you were born. You understand?
Avi, do you know how beautiful life is?
I think maybe the best question you may ask Abraham is, does he believe in the entities who help humans to fulfill their mission?
Oh, that one cried here. And cried over to
No, men talk. No, I won't talk. No, I will never talk. Why should I talk?
You sure you will talk?
Yes. That's why I said.
Is there any ancestors who help humans to fulfill their mission?
Yes, there are things
do you
we say, but no proof.
And then now I'm talking.
No, I've never seen any ancestor paying my bills. See, none of my ancestors have paid my bills before. But we believe, you see, that's why I said belief system sometimes sounds, with all due respect, nonsense. It to the canal mind, it sounds nice saying.
But let's see, Abraham. You see,
marriage, let me polish it well. Okay. It's not that I don't believe in anything. I have things I believe in.
Yeah. One.
But when you say things you believe in, it sounds nonsense. Imagine, maybe I have a stone in my room, and anytime before I come to work, I pour libation on the stone, and I call on my father. I've lost my father. I know people I've lost. I know great people that are dead. And I mentioned their name, Kwame Nkrumah and staffs, that they should back me up and then help me in whatever I will do this day.
But it doesn't work. Doesn't work.
It's not. Yeah, we assume whether. So when something becomes successful, then we attribute it to the prayer we pray. There is no proof that it is the prayer solving the problem. When it comes to the field of science, when I'm sick and I go to the hospital, I know I went to the hospital. Yeah. I have receipt. I received injection. So when I am healed, I know I went to the hospital. Yeah. But when I believe in a divine spirit and I pray, whether being a Muslim, whether being traditionalist, whether being the water bodies that somebody submit to, and the person gets healed, you don't have proof of the spirit healing you. That's what is called belief. Accepting something to be true without proof.
But is there any way that maybe in case somebody want to experience, you see, like my brother Abraham, like as he's making the definition.
Yeah.
Like I said, my brother choose physical side, and I choose a spiritual side. So if there's a way we can do maybe demonstration.
Exactly.
Say, oh, me, Abraham, I don't believe in anything.
Yeah, so you show him something.
I want to see if there's something like that.
So, Maharaj, I beg you.
Can you show
you something?
He say maybe may bring that person. Oh, I have a sister having these sicknesses. No herbal medicine, no drug. Let's see if there's truly a power.
Yeah. You see,
maybe that might help our brother Abraham to believe in the God.
No, but me, I want Abraham to see Maame Water.
No, Tony. No, Tony.
You cannot force him to see Maame Water. It will not work.
Don't you have any other like snake or anything that you can make him see it?
Why do you want to scare me?
No, I want you to believe it.
But as long as he's a human being, sometimes you see a lot of things.
He said he haven't seen nothing before.
I've seen something.
I've seen fire.
But whatever I've seen is my personal. Tony,
I have seen fire before.
Things I've experienced in life.
You see,
things I've seen.
But you saw angels before back in the days.
Things I've seen.
I've seen angels before.
I didn't see any angel.
Hey,
it was hallucination and delusion. Yes. It was hallucination and delusion.
So you didn't see angels.
Back in the day, he was a prayer leader. How about that?
And so you haven't seen angels.
Yes, you see, we program ourselves
to see it.
Then we take ourselves to a certain dimension and we start seeing those things. Ask Maharaj, he said it in his introduction. After he started consulting water bodies, he started dreaming about them. It is we who open the portal for things that we want. That's how the human brain works. The brain is one powerful machine. Whatever, Maharaj, let Maharaj fall into coma. When he comes back to life, he will tell you he saw a huge mermaid with the water, like with the fish, and then the female body. Then he will see things that he believes in are things he will see. Let a Christian fall into coma. He will see Jesus with his white robe and then the red on a horse coming, and then Jesus will call him.
You saw angel, yes or no?
Jesus, come on, let me finish with the Jesus part.
It was a good prayer.
Then Jesus will be saying, Tony.
I said you saw angel.
Let me show you how Jesus speaks
yeah.
when Christians see him. Tony. Tony, it's me. Then Tony will wake up and they say, yeah, Jesus. You see, when a Muslim to falls into, will see Prophet Muhammad angels on the flying donkey.
Did you see angels?
You see, that time, because that was the belief system I was attached to. Even when I'm going to sleep, I try to create angels in my head, and when I sleep, I'll see them coming. That's how the human brain. Imagine you see a lady that you love so much that you think about. You sleep and then you dream about the lady. Oh. Flowers.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yes,
I understand what
yes.
you're saying.
As a man thinketh, so is he.
What Maharaj is saying is not a dream thing. No. Maybe you're not getting the whole point.
He has agreement with those entities, and he has his right to go and meet them. I don't have agreement with any spirit.
I want you to understand that before you saw that angel that you said you met the other time,
I allowed myself.
Was it a sleep?
Oh, no, it was dream.
So your own was a dream.
Oh, we see everything in dreams.
So that you could do Bankubi
yes, it's dream. We see things.
But Maharaj own is not like that.
Let him explain.
Maharaj.
The point that Abraham was making is that whatever you assume, that becomes reality.
That becomes your reality, yeah.
But we have two types. You get it?
This is the two types.
So, let's say, for example, there are some entities who are called even dream stealers.
Okay.
When you have a dream, they'll come and steal it. There are entities who are identification stealers as well. They'll go and steal somebody's face and then use it to perform evil acts in your dream. So that when you had a dream, you see those person, you may think the original one. Exactly. Meanwhile, that person is innocent. That's sometimes a spiritualist. Sometimes when you see somebody's even their own mother is evil, it's even difficult to even let them know, because it's a thing that you have no proof. But if it comes with a proof, there the spirit must manifest. But people don't have confidence, to watch those kind of things. For example, when they come to my temple, most of the time, I will not tell you that I'm allowing a spirit to come and possess me. I don't do that. Because if you allow a spirit to possess me, and the spirit is speaking out of me, you may have a doubt in your mind. So why can't your own spirit possess you, then give out all the information? A camera will be put on you. When you come back to yourself, the video will be, playing. Now, Abraham was saying that most of the things, almost 100%, are just illusion. What you focus, dream, imagine, you take in the dream. But sometimes it's not like that. You could see somebody is speaking. The body is not aware of itself. Making prophecy, things of the future. The person or the body had no idea about what's going on. Yet,
it's like you are gone.
Yeah, trance. Yet within short possible time, this event will take place. So that one too, how about that?
Okay, how about that, Abi?
How about what?
You see,
like prophecy.
There
you saw something in the dream.
It happens in real.
Yes, I predicted Ghana will win match and Ghana won. So
that
I predicted Ghana will win Ghana won.
So here is it. His higher mind.
We are spirit.
Foreseeing the future.
We are spirit beings. We are
guessing.
We are Tony, I'm coming.
He himself, when he was even making that prophecy, may not be sure, but he have 100% confidence.
Yes.
That is why we have a word called guess.
Guess.
We have prophecy and guessing.
Predicting.
Every guess.
Your own wasn't. Your own was more of. Yeah, you are just predicted.
Yeah,
it's not something you've seen.
No, it's not just predicted.
But some pastors they see.
No,
some
Tony,
spiritualists they see.
Not. I don't doubt people who dream, who are dreamers. You don't need even to be a Christian, a Muslim, or be a spiritualist to have that gift. There are people that naturally, that's how they were
created. It's part of the nature.
Nature made them that way. They dream. They tell you joke. It will happen.
It's not a dream. They don't. It's not
I'm coming, Tony. I'm coming. There are types of even dreams. We have dream. We have even dream vision. There are dreams that you will be dreaming.
Yeah.
You will sleep in the dream and be dreaming the same dream in the dream.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
we have
I've seen
different
that
types of dream. Okay, there are people that even dream they were fighting with maybe a lion, but when they come back to life, they will see
Markings
the
on the
marks
body,
on the
yeah.
body. There are things we cannot explain.
So that's why I don't want to go there.
That's why I don't go there. When you start explaining things that
understand.
You
cannot be explained, people look at you. That's what religion is. You understand?
Now I
so
get-
this
now-
is
now I
me.
understand
This is
you.
this is one thing.
Abraham,
This is how the
everybody
universe.
should understand that Abraham is an AI. Scientific information.
Yes,
releaser.
yes. I always want to speak about things I can prove. There are things I believe seriously, but
so-
because
so
I
now
can't
you are-
prove
you are-
them,
now
I
you are
can't
AI.
explain. Now, when you study, even according to science, according to quantum physics, I think I've not done deeper research on that, but the little I know, our mind, our thought, our action, our decision, and our words affect whatever will happen in the future. So, depending on your thought, you create it here.
And I think when you're a group of people and you make that word of power,
Yes, it's
It's
become
right.
very powerful. So that's why when people unite and they make decision, they can accomplish it easily.
yeah,
You can see an empty land and build a house in your head. You can make it reality, come to reality. Where did you build it first? It was
Your mind.
It was a dream. It was a vision.
the thoughts.
You start speaking, you put effort, and you accomplished it.
Yeah,
So when there is a football match coming, there are people, and we all human beings do not operate on the same energy, frequency, and vibration. Some are higher than some. Some people's energy is powerful because they've built their inner spirit through sincerity, honesty. The more truthful you are, the universe doesn't want to disgrace you.
yeah.
So most of the time, there are things that honest people say, and it's come to pass. Not because they are
They are
prophets.
right.
The universe doesn't want to disgrace them.
Yeah.
The universe always want people to know that they are truthful people. So most of the times, there are pastors. It's not because they are pastors, they have supernatural powers.
No, never.
But they build themselves, they build their inner energy. And when they call you, this is our palm. If we show you the energy we have, there is one, I forgot the name of the machine. They use it to detect energies in the room.
Yeah.
Energy. They have one machine.
You hold it like this.
Hold it like this.
do this.
Excellent. When your energy is down, when you hold it, it will balance. It will balance. Now they will take the machine from you. Then they will allow 20 people to point their hands at you. Just point their hand at 20 people. Just 1 minute. Now you hold it, your energy will be balanced. So in church, when they bring a sick person, the pastor subconsciously tap all the energy from the church members to heal the person. Maybe it's a pain the person is feeling. Now, our brain, I term it the brain, this human body connected to the brain has mechanism that send information to every part of the body. So when the brain prepares that this pain must go, there are chemical reactions that will take place and will start the healing
Yeah,
process.
I get your point.
You get my point?
Yeah,
Yes.
like the woman who was having a menstrual cycle in the Bible, he believed, she prepared herself that
When
as
I
soon
touch
as
the
I
garment,
touch
it will
this
go.
guy, my menstrual blood will stop flowing.
It's natural law.
So
It's
the
natural
mind
law.
should be prepared. The spirit should be prepared.
Even Tony, you said it before.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody who has HIV and doesn't know,
Yeah.
can live up to 100 years.
Yeah.
The moment the person hears you have HIV, the person will die. Will die in 2 years.
mentality, the thinking
So
way.
psychological, this brain is a very powerful machine, and there are a lot of things that it's the human body that does it, and we give credit to people. Yeah, and that's why whatever you believe in is very essential in everybody's life. So the Bible said, "As a man thinketh, so is he." When you think good, you are a good person. When you think bad, you are a bad person. When you think Hindu, you are a Hindu. When you think Muslim, Islamic, you are a Muslim. When you think Christian, you are a Christian. When you think Bobra, you are Bobra. Yes.
Beautiful. I'm really, really happy. At least Abraham is coming closer to.
My friend, you can't force me.
Idea.
You can't force me.
Maharaj, I want to ask you some personal questions. Okay. Like you explained earlier on to us that mermaids are not physical beings. They are just spiritual beings that before you even can see them, you have to go through some rituals and cleansing before they can even allow you to, to see them, and your eye have to be well open, which is your third eye or whatever you said. So recently there was this video that I watched about a guy who had an encounter with a mermaid, and not the real mermaid, but they have mermaid daughters,
like princesses.
Yes. So according to him, this lady he actually picked the lady on the roadside because they were going to Kaswa.
Yeah.
But that time there was no car, so he was like, "Oh, come on, it's raining. Let me help this girl." So he picked the girl, and when they go to Kaswa, the lady was like, "Oh, it's too late for her to go to wherever she's going." So the guy was like, "Oh, come on then. I have a house. Let's just go, and in the morning you can continue your journey." She was like, "Okay." So in the morning, she prepared food for both of them to eat, and she stayed a while and stuff like that. The next thing he had something to do with the lady, and they started, dating for a while. So the guy said he kept on asking the lady that he wanted to, to see the parents and stuff like that because he was really interested in the lady. And that was when everything started. So he said the lady actually helped him a lot. He's having a provision shop. The lady actually helped him, fill the provision shop with a lot of goods inside. But then it came to a point, the lady revealed himself to him that she was not a normal human being, but rather a mermaid daughter. And that was when the guy started getting, freaked out. He wanted to earn the whole thing, and the lady didn't take it easy with him. So this very point, he said sometimes he will be even in a room and the lady will just vanish and come there. And from what you are saying, mermaids are spiritual beings. So how can she vanish and come to the room physical, like with her physical body?
Okay. So that's why we have what we call spiritual wife and then spiritual husband. Mm-hmm. Each and every male have a spiritual wife, whether you believe it or not. Mm-hmm. The same way every woman has a spiritual husband. Mm-hmm. And sometimes most of the women, they have a spiritual mothers as well. Now, this incident of this guy who have in connection with the mermaid, and then once in a while the lady vanished, all that I would say is that we have what we call spiritual contract. This mermaid spirit that appeared to this boy, it wasn't the spirit herself, but rather the spirit borrowed somebody's body. For example, maybe somebody's have 6 months ahead before they will die. Therefore, a mermaid or a spirit will possess that lady and then meet a certain guy. Why? Because maybe that guy, a family background, maybe this guy is only a person who is worthy in the family, taking care of the families. Yet there are some evil people also in the families. They want this guy's life to become miserable or businesses to collapse. Therefore, this mermaid may transform themselves or possess a certain lady and then have an affair with this guy through love or relationship. While this lady is with this guy, whatever spiritual spell or attacks that may come upon this young man or this guy, this spirit is the one going to absorb it. How did it happen? Anytime they are having intimacy or sexual intercourse, the spirit absorbs all the spiritual attacks which is affecting this person for themselves. because women are the receivers. We the men, we give, and then women are the receivers. So during the sexual intercourse, there's a covenant process that goes on. That's what men are also say, oh, ever since I met this lady I'm having an affair with, my life has become better. Somebody also say, my life has become miserable. We have women, they carry spiritual powers or good spirits. When you are around with them,
let me put something there.
Okay.
Everybody you meet possesses, that's why every human being operates on energy, frequency, and vibration.
Yeah.
So some are tilting to the positive side, some are tilting to negative side, based on the person's character,
so it's like
attitude, mindset. So you get connected.
Yeah.
So if you are not too strong, whoever you bond with will either push you to the left or to the right. Yes, there are people. I know this lady. I've never seen a lucky lady like that girl before. Any day this girl asks me for money and I give her, by the close of the day, somebody may give me a bigger money than what I gave her. Always, always. I've known her for the past 5 years. Very, very lucky. There is this one lady too. She has helped me before. Seriously. Anytime I plan to support this lady, I'll start facing problems. So there are people, they are here to face their karma, and the universe doesn't want you to help them. They have to suffer. So when you try helping them, the universe will punish you. It's either something they did in this life and the universe want to punish them. Punishment is not something bad. Punishment is purifying the soul. It is drop for drop. You go through the pain. Yes, it's like cooking. It's like cooking. Do you think for you to grind the corn, put it on fire, and then turning it, if it has emotions, the banku, when you grind it, look at what we do to fowl and animals before we cook them as food.
And at the end of the day, they look better.
It looks better. So they go through the process of pain before we can enjoy. And that's my right. When I did a little bit of the spiritual teachings, our good emotions feeds some. There are some entity close to you that always want you to be happy. That's what they feed. It's like, as I say, it's like their currency. So the more happy you become, the more they call them rich because they are helping you. And there are some entities, they feed on negative energy.
Exactly.
So even every room, do you know this room? If I tell you the energy in this room, you'll be shocked. Do you know why? Different people enter here, have different energy. So every room you rent, the person who stayed in the room leaves his good demons and then bad ones in the room. That's why in the ancient world, every room was round. It wasn't square. Square rooms trap energy. That's why prison is square.
I heard about
that. So
yeah,
look at our ancient building. It is round. The top is round. So they intentionally shifted it to this square room building. So when you study things about those things, it's very amazing.
Room. That's why, as a spiritualist, all the time you should monitor the four corners of your room. Just ask yourself, the spider webs, which particular part of the room they always form?
The corners.
The corners of the room. When it's come to the dust or the dust, they always form at the corners of your room. When you are chasing a cockroach, the best place to enter is those corners. So what my brother Abraham was saying is actually right. Now, concern about this guy with this lady issue. Imagine in Africa here, if you are a young man, you are rich, you want to help the family members, there's going to be one particular squad, auntie, uncle, who always feel jealousy. I've been in the family for so many years. As a young man, how can you be able to buy a car, able to build houses? And the same time, when there's a family funeral in the family, you are buying the casket, those. So hatred begins to generate in the family. But there are some good spirit also. They want to protect that particular person, especially when you are single. These entities will send these powerful energies in order to come and mingle with you. The more that you are having intimacy with them, the more they are taking away all these attacks from you. So this guy says the lady got vanished in the room. There are certain particular days the energies, they do activate themselves. That is Tuesdays and then Sundays. Most of the water spirit beings, these are the days that they do recharge. Because the spirits, they also go on break. They also visit temples in order to stabilize themselves, go through meditation and rituals to purify themselves from the negative energies they attracted from the human beings. So that lady being vanished, the one who saw it, there's a question mark. How did he saw the lady being vanished? You see how the thing is? Was the guy in trance, or was his spiritual eyes was open and he can see the lady in physical, but in the other hand, he cannot find where the lady is. If the person was here, there's a question that I might ask him to find out how did he go to know the lady vanished? Because spirit don't use human body, to come physical. A spirit will never transform physical. They have to pass through a portal of a woman in the form of a fetus. You become a baby, you become an adolescent, you become old. Perfect lineage. But you are not going to pass that channel. You just want to appear just like that. No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
So there's a question mark on that particular side that the lady got vanished. I myself have dealt with a lot of spirit. I never see a spirit coming physical.
Vanishing physical.
I've never ever in my life experienced. But rather, whenever they come in the form of a smoke, they come in the form of a flashing light, they come in the form of strange forms, which is no physical thing. Yeah.
Wow. Today I actually got the answer I was looking for, because I always keep thinking, how do people vanish? I keep watching too much horror movies and too much.
And even our
Nigerian
tradition,
movies.
people go for medicine that they want to vanish. I can tell you 100% that it's a lie. It's a scam.
Because
it's a fraud. Can you imagine who are the people in this Africa who take more juju than army robbers?
Exactly.
Yet all the time they got arrested. You understand? Look at a lot of juju on our fellow brothers who are army robbers. When you remove their shirt, the kind of body cartons they put juju inside.
But yes,
yet all the time. Who is powerful than our brother Atai? He was a grandmaster when it comes to all these kind of juju these things. So that particular spiritual side,
vanishing that it doesn't exist.
I don't believe it's I see it as a fraud.
Guys, listen. If you are watching Jumpers, I know you people have been watching that movie a lot. The guy that will just vanish through a portal and go to another this thing. If you are watching those things, you people need to stop. You people are messing up with my head. You understand?
You see, Tony,
I think
people think there are things we cannot do in this our dimension.
Yeah, exactly.
This dimension that we are living in, we are subject to matter, space, and time.
Right.
You cannot disappear and
Just
appear
like
in
that.
Kumasi.
No.
It is in dreams. So the dream world is a different dimension. We are not subject to matter, space, and time. That's why in dreams, you may see yourself in your village. You just pass behind the building, then you are in Accra. Then you turn back, then you are in a plane. That's how you are in India. That's how the dream world is. In this dimension, if anybody tells you you can disappear, it's a lie. If anybody tells you you can see spirit, it's a lie. It happens in sci-fi movies. In this dimension, you can't go through wall. With all due respect, the other day I heard one spiritualist saying on social media that he can go through mirror.
And
it was Cinderella. He was watching Cinderella.
Yeah.
Mirror on the wall. Yes.
Because
Too much sci-fi movie. I just don't want to mention it.
Like this.
How can you vanish? You can't. Yes, it's in movies. It doesn't happen in this dimension. So in this dimension, there are things that when people tell you, some pastors will say, the other day I saw one pastor saying he can tamper with timeline. Can you control time?
And there was a pastor too who said he can turn to a snake and it will come and bite you.
He said no. He recently said all those things. He was fooling.
It's a dream.
And one too said he turned into a flash. That when the flood was happening, he just
He was watching Captain America. He was watching Captain America.
You see, one of our training videos on the social media, this fetish guy who said he has taken a juju bulletproof medicine. So
I heard that one.
police
Yes.
shooting.
Shot
you
him,
know,
yeah.
Yes,
And he was bragging.
And his
Yes.
Can you
his
imagine?
Sunday
The
he
police
shot
give
his
you
son.
a lot of, shots, and
Yes.
the hand was almost off.
Yeah.
You know,
see?
first of all, I will not catch you, Maharaj. A lot of people were saying that they were shooting him, and the bullets were not entering.
Oh,
No, the police people, they were not dumb.
yeah,
They were giving him warning shots.
exactly.
I watched the thing very well. The police people were giving him warning shots,
Yeah.
which means they were not shooting at him.
Directly.
They wanted him to stop whatever he
Just
was doing.
surrender.
No,
Yeah.
the target was
Yeah.
on the knife.
Yes.
So they were targeting
Yes,
his hand.
thank you.
Yeah,
The,
yeah,
the,
thank you.
the mindset of the policeman, that policeman was very professional.
Yes.
Was not to unalive
Unalive
him,
him.
but to let him live
What Abraham
and
is saying
then
is
see
that
the
he's
result
a
of his stupidity.
He never shot the
Tony,
guy.
No, he never.
Tony, they said there is a ring. You see, spirituality is not magic.
Never.
Even people who do, like they say, they'll help you spiritually. They have
you
spiritual,
smelling?
they will do whatever they do, and then the energy will transform for you to have the physical effect of whatever they did. Somebody can look at you. This our eye. We have rays. We have energy that comes from the eye when I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Somebody can look at you and you get angry.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
can look at you and then you stumble upon something. You are going. The person watches you. So even the Bible said, "Do not eat the food of the one who has an evil eye."
Yeah.
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 Even if you are buying food, and the one selling the food is angry, don't
yeah.
eat the food.
No.
The energy the person has transferred to the food is wrong. Even drink. They did an experiment. I don't know. I've forgotten how they did it. They put water in two glasses. One, they said good things.
On it.
On
it
it.
was rice. They put rice inside water.
Thank you.
That was the best.
Put it
experiment I
down.
ever
The
did.
next day, the one that you said bad things
Bad things
on,
to it.
I think it turned black.
black. Yes, it's energy. Where's that we say? That's why
I
I
tried
can
it, so
speak.
it's true.
That's why I can speak.
I think it was a demonstration about how water
Yeah.
carry current or energy.
Energy.
They were talking about how words
Words
carry bad
react to
energy.
Okay.
You can
That's two glasses.
you can
Yes.
turn words. Words can mix. It can wish somebody good, and words can wish somebody bad.
Yeah.
So they did the experiment saying bad things to this one. You are bad food. You are bad rice. You are bad this. You are bad this. You did, and this one, oh, you are sweet. You are this. As time went on, as time passed by, the other rice that they were saying bad things to was started rotting to black,
Yeah.
and the other one was just fermenting.
Yeah.
So it was a very good demonstration, actually. Anyway, I seriously don't want to quit today. I don't want us to stop. I wish we can have discussion about this over and over again, because this is my part of, discussion that I love the most. I love spiritualities, you understand? And Abraham is not helping me at all. He's still bringing me back to physical. We are dealing with spiritual. You understand? There was this video too I watched some time ago that they said they went for voodoo, for spiritual protection, that even if somebody used knife to cut you, it won't cut. And actually it was working, Avi. They were using knife to cut the person.
No.
and the person-
It's magic trick.
But
They have a special type of knife they use for those
But
things.
why is it all that they
And
cannot
then-
give
Some
it
of
to
them use
different person
even
to use
blade.
it?
Yes,
Cutting
yes,
their
it's
Next
all-
time,
it's-
they should give the knife to the different person.
Yes, they have magic tricks,
And
and
then
then
let the person cut, and then let's see.
all the things you see those people doing is called magic trick.
Yeah.
Then there is this one thing they said, there is a ring. When they give you the ring and you are eating and there's poison
yeah.
in the food,
It will turn to black.
no, the ring will
Shock you.
will
Shock you.
will scorch you or will burn you, or squeeze you so that you stop eating. Maybe when you are in a car traveling, maybe when you
That
are
one-
going,
that
I'm
one
coming.
Yeah.
That one too.
I'm
You
coming.
vanish.
I'm coming. Not vanish. When you are going to Kumasi and there will be accident on the way, maybe when you get to Linda door, the ring will squeeze you so that you are light. Okay, you go to Takrade, the ring will squeeze you at Mori Junction, you are light. The perfect example for you to know your head is not working is when you take flight going to Germany and the ring squeezes you in the air, just say pilot, bus stop. You see, in the air. There is no policeman there. They can park anywhere and then come down. This thing.
As for that one, concerned about the ring part, that one it is true, but not all of it are real. Let me use mine as an example. The time I was ordinary person, I wasn't spiritual person. I used to sell tiger nuts at a one mini drinking spot. So one day we were there and a certain man came. He was wearing a certain ring, this local rings. I was young then, I don't know what it is. So this man bought this local gin apetishi, holding a glass, and he was about to drink, and then this man got freeze. So whilst the man was freezing, just keep quiet, not talking, the eye wasn't blinking. All of a sudden, the glass got burst or crack. Can you imagine?
Avi,
and
did
the glass cut. So, the fingers cut, and the blood was coming out before he came back to himself. I don't know how to explain that. Whether the drink was a poison, or is it because of a possession or whatever? I had no idea about it. But the place that the man was wearing the ring on that finger, that's where he was holding that glass. So I think not all of it are fraud or scam. Some are real. This kind of knife issue that we are talking about it. We have the genuine ones, and then we have the fake ones. You understand? The same way we have people, they can hit poison. Nothing will happen to them. Why? Because once they are hitting the point, the energy in that poison, a certain unknown entity may take out that particular energy in that poison out. And at the end of the day, it becomes useless. If you drink this drink over here, when within maybe 1 hour or maybe a few minutes, when your stomach is being scanned, it will turn into something else. You see? So sometimes we have the fake, and then we have the original.
Even I sometimes hear those who travel these long distances, like maybe from Ghana to Nigeria. Those drivers, some of them have this kind of minute. So when
it's called
So
yes,
some of them, yes. Some of them are real, some of them are not. But the fake are many, trust me. The fake are many. Even this, our water spirit society, we have a lot of fake people who call themselves marine priest and then priestess. Meanwhile, they have some different gods that they are worshipping. Because marine spirit are jealousy spirit. You cannot worship marine spirit and then have different gods mingle with them. Because the gods are always fighting among themselves. So if you want to worship chocolate, worship chocolate. Don't mix the chocolate with the orange, or else they will always set you up. And I have a lot of experience. That's why I'm saying this. The goddess can set you, even you, the one who is representing them. You understand? Because maybe this one produces gold or money for you. This one doesn't have money, just for protection. And these gods, some of them, when they realize you are becoming financially stable, you become a threat to them. Because the time that you used to spend with them when you were broke is different. When you became rich, your attitude began to change. At first, you don't think about traveling to Dubai. But when you became rich, you are planning to different countries. When they need your attention, then it becomes something else. So, this, our African land, the energies over here, they can make Africa become a prosperous place. But they don't trust even the entity, the black people, ourselves. They don't trust even the humans on their land. Look at Galamsey. They just open one person high there. Oh, this water body, we have a goat over here. So let the chief and this little group of people in the family come and mine near us. By the time that we realize, the whole village is now entering into that water.
Wow. What a beautiful topic. Anyway, we've heard from Maharaj, and we have from Cobra and Uncle Fifi, and I'm grateful for all these teachings all of you have given me today. I've learned a lot, and I know all of you are also picking a lot from whatever we are saying today. Like we said earlier on, we are not here to support anything, but we are just here to learn. We are learning from all the sides. Even the Bible says it. He said, "Go out there and test all the spirits, and then pick the one that you think is the truth." And that is exactly what we are doing. This platform is only built to educate you that you don't like reading, so that at least they that they have read the books, they can teach you. Yes, they will teach you by force. Also, one question: you say you won't go to church, we will force you to be in Buddhism church, Hare Krishna church. Your temple is
Marine Temple.
Marine Temple. We will take you to Marine Temple.
Islamic.
We will take you to Cobra Temple. Cobra Temple.
Worship and those things.
We will take you to Muslim mosque. We will take you everywhere. Once you are here, you are in all those temples. You will learn everything. And finally, you come to choose what you think is the right path. Mr. Maharaj, thank you again for sharing all this knowledge and your spiritual journey with us. Any last words for your fans out there, or the marine, do I call them marine babies?
Yeah, Mariners.
Marinians.
Yeah.
Marinians. Ow. Exactly. So, any last words to your Marinians?
Okay. My final message to all our fellow water children across the world is that if you're a water child, you should know that you have your soul origin. Begin to pay attention more to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuitions. Sometime before you do something, sit down quietly. Take a glass of water. Speak over it. For example, Great Mother of the Waters, this is what I want to do in life. Please give me answers through my dreams. If I'm taking the right decision or not. Please, I want answers tonight. You pour the water on the ground. The goddess themselves, your own water families, they will come and give you the answers. And then also beware. There's a lot of evil entities who are now sending their personalities to claim they are working for water children. But they are all evil. They are liars. So be extra careful. And then also, I'm on social media, that is Maharaj Temple Ghana on TikTok, and then on Facebook, and then on YouTube. We have water spirit appeasement ritual that we'll be doing. Whatever spiritual challenges that you are having, you just reach out to us. We are more than ready to help you. If you want to have our contact, you go on our social media page, and our bio, our numbers are there. Beware of scammers, beware of fraudsters. Peace. Shalom.
Peace be upon Marinians. Ow. We are coming to Barbara. Barbara, any last words to your CFarians?
Yeah, to my lovely CSF people and lovely Lizarians. As we said, everybody has the right to believe in whatever they want, to choose any path. So as you know, Liz Media is a neutral ground. Everybody comes and share their opinion, what they believe in. It's up to you to decide for yourself. And we thank you, our lovely viewers, for staying with us this night. And we also thank the CEO of Liz Media, our lovely Queen Mother, Queen Liz. We thank you for this amazing platform. And we'll say thank you and then expect more from us. Thank you.
Beautiful one.
Not to cut it there. Queen Liz, I like the way she pierces. It's very beautiful.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Because she got the same one, right?
Oh, really? I like you so much. Very beautiful.
Does those things, does it have any meanings?
Maybe
or just for beauty?
That would be a very nice topic that if you have time,
one time
we can do it.
Yeah, we will do that. Yeah. We will do that.
Maybe that one, our brother Abraham will believe in that.
Oh yeah. Don't you think, sir? If you have Abraham pierce,
imagine it. Can you imagine? Have a nice nose.
Pierce where? Pierce where? Nose.
and then and he pierced about 10.
No, I
earrings.
like this one called Suriname. Yeah, so one
Suriname.
that's for gangster brothers, you know. There's some piercing in there.
Barbara.
Yeah.
Barbara.
Shake a leg.
Yeah, some lies. So next time you see some piercing, don't get angry
You
with me.
understand? You
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
So, Uncle Fifi, any last words for your concubines?
So to our fellow listeners, as I always say, we always bring you the best. We bring you different teachings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll urge you to be careful and then choose your own path.
Yep.
Just choose your own path. And then, as our brother King Cobra said, just be careful with scammers, because wherever you pass, you just meet them. So just be careful and then keep subscribing to Liz Media. Peace out.
Boom. Keep subscribing and don't forget to leave your comment below, because we do read. And as I say every day, we comment and I know your dinner say too much. A better show, me better show. What I say, real gangsters. You understand? I'm joking. Anyway, it have been a very beautiful night. Having Maharaj here in the building, educating us on this. Before, I was thinking Marines were demons.
Yeah.
I had this idea that they were fallen angels, because as the Christians would say, some of the fallen angels, some went straight into the oceans, others were in the air, and others on the earth, and other parts. So to me, anytime I hear about marine spirits, I kind of freak out, I kind of get scared. But from how Maharaj have explained and giving me the knowledge of this marine world, it's kind of making me believe that, okay, it is not as bad as we were thinking. They are not some demons who look like what we call it, aliens, or some you know what I'm talking about, those who watch horror movies,
But you look like somebody's spiritual husband.
Hey.
You're a fair guy, you look nice, you have a nice hair, you
Obroni.
have a nice beard.
Maharaj.
Ask the ladies. You ask
Maharaj,
your ladies' friend. They will tell you. Ask your ladies' friend.
Maame we show no impartial.
Ask your ladies' friend.
Maharaj, who know me? So as Maharaj is saying, yeah, I can be your dream, yeah. Doesn't mean, it's all good. So, my final words will be, don't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly.
You understand? When you hear stuffs about other religion, the best thing you can do is you have to get closer to somebody who is part of them, especially somebody who is well learned, or somebody who is like their sheikh or their pastor, or somebody who is a head, so that the person can give you more knowledge about that specific group. Don't judge. Don't stand somewhere and say, oh, these people, they are this, they are demons. Like I said, if I would have judged Marines, I would have been like, oh, Maharaj, I'm scared of him. Or maybe he's a demon. Maharaj is a very nice person. He's very calm as any other person. I can tell you he's even calmer than some Christians that I so far know. I know one Christian who will say certain words I don't think Maharaj will even say. So, again, before you judge a book, don't judge it by its cover, but rather open it, read, understand it, pick some words from it, learn. Because the word have become an easy place for everybody. You know why? Because knowledge is free. Free. Pick your phone. Type any book you want. Everything you want to learn about that book, just read it. Acquire some knowledge. Nobody can scam you. If you have brains, you have power. No, maybe keep your Abraham Honor, kind of natural. Barbara. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. And same time next week, we'll be here with you, and we will be here waiting for you. Shalom.
Yeah.